Al-Quds Part College, AQB, Palestine.
American University in Bulgaria, Kazakhstan.
Haitian Education and Leadership Program, Haiti.
SGA University, Burundi.
SGA University in Ghana.
Uniandes, Colombia.
My name is Darine Hajjarif. I'm a sophomore at AQB, Al-Quds Part College, and I'm here for the Global Engagement Fellowship Program retreat in Colombia. The Global Engagement Fellowship Program is a program that allows student leaders on campuses to work with the OSINT network and simultaneously with the students on campus. This can be through leading your own project, helping other students create their own projects, and at the same time also get funding, improve how they lead their projects.
OSINT is a global network of almost 50 academic institutions spread across the globe, which are committed to free thinking and open society.
I first attended a student leadership conference organized by OSINT online, and they were talking about different aspects of leadership. How can we apply community service as a leader? And I felt compelled to their idea and what they were sharing. And I was like, given the course of my future goals, I want to run for president or be in political positions. So I was like, yeah, I should start right now, learn about leadership skills, civic engagement. That's how I came to being here.
All of these workshops that our student gave us just kind of free the students in the classroom, and I'm looking towards freeing everybody here in the classroom in a sense that systems of oppression actually worked in many different ways. For example, gender inequalities, LGBTQI discrimination, or racial inequities here in Colombia are very big issues that are reflected on classrooms. So bringing the debate and having conversations, difficult conversations with OSINT members, from all over continents with different points of views can actually enhance a little bit our understanding of diversity and actually fulfill the requirements of academic excellence and of inclusion.
Many of the students have met online before, but it's one thing to meet people online, it's another thing to meet people in person. And the one thing we've learned in many years of international education is that the experience of one part of the world is far more instructive to other parts of the world than we give credit for. So challenges of a student in Haiti are resonant for a student who is living in Kyrgyzstan, or a student who is living in South Africa, or a student who comes from Myanmar.
Having this much diversity was definitely an advantage because it just enriched the conversations we're having in class so much, because someone would say talk about their time when they had to help their family evacuate from Afghanistan, which is something that you didn't hear back in Ghana. You'd hear someone talking about their struggles as an international student in the US, people talking about their time in Ghana. All these different opinions, all these different perspectives just made everything much better, made everything much more interesting, because we're all learning from people's experiences and having insights into things that we're not really used to previously.
I come from a country where there are a lot of instabilities, like specific political, socio-economic. I have the chance just to learn things probably that some people living in my country don't have the chance to. And then based on my leadership projects, like community building, I can just share to them and I can just engage them. And also I have the chance just like to learn from other people on the same situation as like in my country. So I learn from their experience too, and then maybe we can make the world like together, we can grow together.
I had a lot of conversations with students from other campuses, and I believe that the experiences we went through actually allow us to come up with new ideas, new projects, the way to adjust maybe our projects a bit. It allows us to look at the issues from the new perspective, maybe to think about something that we never thought before, because we also come from campuses that are international, and we also have students that are raising their voices, and basically here, when we all come together, we have the ability to share all that experience and become even more productive when we go back.
We've had a series of workshops on a variety of issues, some of them practical on how you lead, others more substantive on important questions of the day. Yesterday I did a workshop on civic engagement and youth voting, which was really fascinating to hear the views of so many different students from so many different places.
We learned a lot about argumentation, putting forward your points, trying to persuade people, which is a skill that you need in basically every aspect of your life, regardless of what you do, whether it's politics, whether it's law, whatever you're interested in.
I think being an economics student and actually engaging in conversation that the Open Society has gave us really makes economics be more critical and a pluralist like social discipline. And I think it's really important for us to really show that everybody has an opinion and everybody's opinions matter, and that we can actually build public policy in a better way to actually include everybody in the country.
I actually come from a big city from Kazakhstan, so I think I'm a bit more privileged than the rest of the students in my home country. But then also when I go back, I still have the ability after completing my university to implement those things. And I believe that's amazing, because through that kind of conferences, when you travel all over the world, you're gathering that knowledge and you understand what kind of things you are able to implement when you go back.
Osun offers a lot of opportunities for young leaders and for young people who has a lot of dreams, like for their country specifically. So I started from university and then just to the ground. I mean, like in the real life, working for your own country. I think it's really amazing.
And that's what I gained from this retreat. I was able to, understand how to structure my speech, understand how to communicate concisely as well. And the next session that I loved is self-care, because that's something we really forget.
Being able to experience this and talk to different students, especially coming out of a very hard time in Palestine over the last year, is very helpful for me. I can talk about my country while at the same time also touching on professional development, personal and interdisciplinary development. So the skills we learn in this program and the skills we learned at UniAndes are not just a few bullet points on a CV, but they're things that we can apply to our context in Palestine, and in a way we can make Palestinian students more self-sufficient and allow them to apply their skills that they learn in college in real life and with other students.
It is the first time they come together at UniAndes. For the student government leaders, this is the first time they have come together, though.
Yeah, I loved it. It was amazing. The food, the people, everything. I really loved it. I wish I could stay longer, honestly. But hopefully I'll be back soon.
I would love to be here forever, but if I ever had the chance to come back, I would definitely do that.
It's a wonderful, wonderful place. I really like it because, meeting new people, and people here are really kind.
One thing I'll take back certainly is that there is no one approach to being a good leader, because what I realized was we all had very different experiences, times where we all had to step up, times where we had to take a seat back, just so many different leadership styles were coming out of the conversations we're having.
From this retreat, I got to understand that there's not only one way to do things, there are multiple ways you can approach one thing. And that came from interacting with Colombians. People from Palestine, US, people from Kazakhstan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the words correctly. Yeah, but there are a lot of people who are coming from different countries, and they have different perspectives on how they are solving various problems they have in the community. So me being part of this community helps me grow and helps me transfer that knowledge to my community, and my community will benefit from this as well. So yeah.